Hello guys and welcome to the Music Empire. So we are taking a look at Evidence by Naomi Raine. And this song is a very simple song, and to me it's a little bit melodical because you keep hearing the song is very simple and very melodical. If you listen to the original song, you realize that there was nothing complex going on in there. So I tried to make it as simple and yet very beautiful. Okay, so we are going to be in the key of B flat. Now let's quickly check the scale of B flat and start digging into our lesson. So B flat is the 1, C is the 2, C is the 2, and D is the 3, E flat is the 4, F is the 5, G is the 6, A is the 7, and then back to your 1. So we are in the key of B flat. So as I played earlier, or as I even said earlier, the song is very melodical. So she started by singing this melody. Okay, so let's take a look at the melody first before we can attach our left hand or our progressions to it. Then we learn the chords and then see some few changes that we can do to the song. So it's start off on the 3, 5, 6. So and then backwards. Okay, so 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, then 5, 1, 2 to the 3. Okay. Now I like doing a grace note from the 2 to the 3, so just like a flip kind of, you see. So from the C to the D, and then when I get to the G, I will do a grace note as well over there from the F to the G. So you see, with my ring finger to the pinky finger. So just try and do this. Okay. Yeah, now if you can't do it, just do. Then now see, I do the same thing from the B flat to the C. So it's more like playing the note before the actual note. And that's what we normally call the grace note. To the D, and then so I just do. Okay, you see. So this same technique again. Yeah, so just try and do it on every note that you can. I mean, you can even pause the video and then practice this melody. It's very important. If you get to know how to do these grace notes in your songs, your melody will become very beautiful. Okay, so you see, before I played the 6 on the G, I did the F to the G again. Okay, so yeah, so just try and incorporate that into your play. But basically the melody is okay. So the chords that we will attach to these melodies is very simple. Like what these melodies are. On the first melody, I have the B flat chord. So I have the B flat second inversion, which is the 5, 1, and then the 3. Now to the B flat, what do you call it, root chord. So I'm just utilizing B flat chords, but this time on my left hand I have the 3, or the D note, the D bass note. So, and then I have an E flat minor chord. That is the 4, right? So I have the 1, 3, 6. You can also do 1, 4, 6. That's the original 4 chord for B flat, but I prefer the 1, 3, 6. So then you take it backwards. Okay, so take the same chords backwards, and it's very beautiful. We are not doing anything complex here, but it's very beautiful. I really prefer beauty over complexity. in most scenarios. So they were the same melody. Okay, so with the same chords on the B flat. Now this time we won't play the full B flat chord, but we'll play the 5 and then 1 on our left hand because we are omitting this note. So okay, this is very simple. 5, 1, and then I have the 1 on my left hand. So then we drop the note down to our A bass note, which is our 7. And then I have the F sus2 chord on my right hand, which is the F, G, and then the C. And I have the 7 bass notes, or what we popularly call as the T on the left hand. Okay. And then I have now we go to the 6 bass notes. And on the 6 I have the B flat chord, have you noticed? Now if you like, you can add the, how do you call it? The A bass notes, the A notes to it, not the bass one, the A notes to it. Okay. Then you get to a G minor 9th chord. So let's combine everything together. We have okay, so slowly. Then I remember this right to the 7, to the 6. Then we do all over the 6, or on all these melodies over the 6. They come to our A flat major chord. The A flat, which is the flat 7th, right, of the B flat major scale. The A flat is the flat 7, or what we popularly call the torso. So now this is an A flat second inversion. So I have the 4 flat 7 and the 2, okay, to the 4. Now see how I play the 4 from the flat 7. So from here, you see, you can take a, okay, you can clearly see that my ring finger is free. This guy, the one I'm moving around, is free. So this guy will play the B flat note, and then I come to my E flat major chord, which is the 4, right? So you see, I like doing the grace notes from the F to the G all over the E flat major chord, and then the melody again. You see, so I have the 6 notes on my left hand, on my right hand. I have the 6 on my right hand, just the 6 notes, and then I have the B flat as my left hand bass note. So I like doing this. It's like 5, 6, 1. So yes, and then this melody will repeat itself several times. Let's say like 1,000 times. So I like hitting this B flat very hard. It gives it this kind of unique sound. Okay, so we can do this over and over and over, depending on your singer, right? Now at a point it might become boring just by playing these chords, right? So if you looked at the introduction or the cover very well, you saw that I did some chord changes over there. So let's take a look at some of these few chord changes I did. It was really nothing special over there. So I still maintain the same melody, and then this time, yeah, that's what I did. So instead of playing the 1, 3 to the 4, I played the 1, 3 flat 7, okay, to the 6. Now let's see the chord I have on the flat 7. On the flat 7 bass note, I have an A flat major 9th chord. So on my right hand I have the, okay, on my left hand I have the flat 7 and the 4, the 4 bass note, okay. So the A flat and then the E flat. And on my right hand I have the G, B flat, C, E flat, G. And it's a very beautiful chord that you can normally play as a flat 7 in the key of B flat. If you have to play a flat 7th chord, use this chord, okay? So this time we have, right? Now do you remember this 6? We have played the 6 already. So I came back to that 6. So, okay. And then, now I can't even remember what I did. Yeah, very good. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So, from the flat 7 to the 6. And then I think I started reading the notes down chromatically. So, yeah, so I came here to. So have you taken notice of the trick I used? I started from the flat 7 to the 6, and then I came to the flat 6 to the 5, then to the flat 5. Now let's take a look at those chords over there. So from the 6, so let me start singing. Yeah, so this is what I have on my flat 6. I just have the flat 6 on my left hand, and on my right hand I have the 4, flat 6, and then 2. And then I came to the 5 over the B flat major chord, okay? Then I came to the flat 5, which is the flat 5, or the F on the left hand, and on the right hand I have the 3, 6, 2. So let's combine everything. You see. Now you see, I'm still maintaining the melody, and if you're not very careful, you won't even notice that I'm changing the progressions. See, that's the beauty. That's the beautiful side of maintaining melodies whilst changing the progressions and the chords. But don't do it too aggressively. You see, I'm not doing it too aggressively, so you can, like, if a singer were to be singing, you would see that I would be in tune with the singer, right? Yeah. So this is over the 4. Now this chord is very similar to the one we played on the flat 6, but this time I don't have this notes in addition. So I have the 4, and then the 4, and then the flat 6, and that is what I normally do sometimes. Sometimes what I realize in gospel music is sometimes the heavy style that we hear, and then we try dying to search for it, are very, very, very simple when you see them. So this is just made up of 3 notes. 1 note on my left hand, 2 notes on my right hand, but look at how it sounds. Okay, so I think I came to the 2 or to the 3. I went to the 3, so I came to the 3. So from this one, so from the 4, I came to the 3. So okay, they are very simple and very heavy, right? So we already know this melody, and I came to the 3. Right, so let's combine everything together. Sorry. Then then from here, the next part of the song comes, which goes like. Now, if you watched the cover initially, you realize that during this part I didn't play anything complex. Now, this is not because I can't add anything to it over there, but sometimes simplicity is the best. I mean, that's what I can tell you here, or that's the advice I can give you. Okay, so let's keep it simple over here. Just the regular chord. So on the 4, I have the G minor chord on my 4 bass notes. So I have the G, B flat, D, G. Down on the 5 is what, an F chord, right? So I have 2 inversions of the F combined, which is the first inversion and the second inversion. So now look at what I have on the 6. On my left hand, I have the 6, 3, and the 5, right? And on my right hand, I have the B flat major chord made up of 2 inversions, which is the root chord, right, and the first inversion. So combine it. And these are heavy chords on their own already. So take this chord backwards. Yeah, just take this chord backwards. And I think I did something. Yeah, that's what I did. And you see, even with the change that I made, you realize that there's no significant difference in sound. Look at this. Listen to this one carefully. You see? Now look at the next one. Instead of going to the 5, I went to the 3. See, though there's a difference, but you can clearly hear that the difference is not that significant compared to this. So, and then I have, yes. So even if you make a certain change at a certain point of the music, where you want everything to flow naturally, make sure you make a change that won't be so obvious and so significant that the singer might even get confused. So let's take a look at what I did. So instead of 4, so from the 4, I didn't come to the 5, but then, okay. So what I have on my left is the 3, 7, the flat 6, and I hope you can do this stretch. Okay, if you cannot do it, just do this. So it's like you are throwing your hand from the D to, you are throwing the notes from the D to the G flat or the F sharp. Okay, yes. And on my right hand, I have the C or the 2, 4, 7. Now sometimes one thing I like to do is, right, you see, this is very beautiful. Seriously, very beautiful. So instead of coming to the G flat or the F sharp straight away, I do, right? So it's like G to the G flat. So, or the 3 to the 6 to the flat 6, right? And then on my right hand, the chord is still the same chord, but instead of playing this straight away, I do this. Okay. So this is what the flat 5 to the 4. Now this is what the 6 to the flat 6. So these two guys are creating the difference here. So I do. So if you combine everything, to be like. So take your time and do this, okay? To the 5, 4, okay. let's go to the other one. Now listen, I even did it fast. Yeah, so guys, this is what you are doing for this week's foreign gospel track, Evidence by Naomi Raine. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and then turn on your notification, because more of these lessons will be coming. And I hope you are blessed by this lesson. Learn it and then be a blessing to your church members or your congregation or everywhere, or anyone that you come across. Okay, and stay tuned for the next lesson. And even before I end this session, I want to tell you that our intensive worship series for local Ghana worship will soon be released, and everybody will get to know of it. Okay, so keep anticipating and then stay tuned, and then let's meet in our next lesson.